stop scrolling for just a second. I need you to listen closely, because this message didn't find you by accident. If your chest feels a little heavy or your intuition is pulling you in right now, do not click away. A massive, unexpected financial shift is headed straight for you. And I'm not talking about a small, temporary fix. The trajectory of your life is about to change in ways you can't even fathom yet. You might not see it, but a quiet, unstoppable momentum is building behind the scenes. This isn't just luck, it's a profound, divine intervention. It brings restoration and an outpouring of grace that completely defies human logic. Yes, the wealth is coming, but this is about so much more than just a bank balance. What is arriving right now is pure peace of mind. It's the dignity of breathing easy again. It's the profound relief of knowing you are finally being seen, recognized, and completely supported by God. I know it's been a tough season. I know things have felt impossibly tight. Your hardest work went completely unnoticed, and you've been carrying heavy, silent burdens that no one around you fully understood. That season of waiting is over. Type amen if you are ready to claim this. In that quiet struggle, Jesus walked beside you, not loudly, not forcefully, but gently, holding your steps steady when everything else felt uncertain and fragile. He saw every moment when you kept going, even when you were tired. Every time you chose hope instead of giving up, and every time you trusted God, even when the outcome was unclear. This upcoming blessing is not random, and it is not accidental because it has been prepared through your patience, your faith, and your quiet endurance. Right now, there is a shift happening that you cannot see with your eyes yet, but you can begin to feel it in your spirit as a sense of calm expectation growing inside you. God is aligning situations, opening doors, and moving hearts in ways that will bring unexpected provision into your life. And it will come in a way that feels both surprising and deeply right at the same time. It will not arrive as confusion or chaos, but as something that carries peace, clarity, and a sense of divine timing that makes you pause and realize that God has been working all along. If this moment is touching your heart and you feel a quiet confirmation rising within you, take a second to show your support by liking this video, because that simple action helps this message reach someone else who needs hope just like you do. The blessing that is coming is not meant to overwhelm you, but to lift you gently out of a place where you felt limited and restricted. It will carry with it a sense of release, like chains quietly falling away without struggle or noise, allowing you to breathe freely again and to step forward with renewed confidence and peace. Jesus is not just bringing provision. He is restoring your sense of worth and reminding you that you are cared for, protected, and deeply valued in ways that cannot be measured by anything in this world. There were moments when you wondered if your prayers were being heard, when the silence felt long and the answers seemed distant. But nothing was wasted and nothing was ignored. Every tear, every whispered hope, and every silent prayer has been gathered with love. And now there is a response forming that will arrive in a way that brings both comfort and joy into your life. This is not just about receiving something material, but about experiencing a deeper connection with God's faithfulness and the gentle presence of Jesus guiding you into a new season. The money that is coming will not bring fear or confusion, but it will come with clarity and purpose, showing you that God trusts you to handle what He places in your hands. It will feel like a gift wrapped in peace, something that fits perfectly into your life without creating stress or uncertainty. And it will remind you that God provides in ways that are thoughtful, precise, and filled with love. This blessing is also a sign that your path is being redirected towards something greater, something that will allow you to grow, give, and live with a sense of freedom that you have been longing for. Type 1. If you trust in God, there is a quiet strength building within you right now, and it is preparing you to receive what is coming with grace and wisdom. You are not the same person you were before this season of waiting, because you have grown stronger, more patient, and more aware of God's presence in your life. This growth is part of the preparation, and it ensures that when the blessing arrives, you will recognize it, receive it with gratitude, and use it in a way that reflects the love and goodness of God. Jesus is walking ahead of you, making the path smooth and removing obstacles that you do not even see. And He is doing it with a tenderness that speaks directly to your heart. There is no rush, no pressure, and no fear in what is coming, because it is guided by divine timing that knows exactly when and how to place this blessing into your life. You are being led into a moment that will feel like a gentle turning point, where things begin to align and make sense in a way they never did before. You may not see every movement, and you may not understand every delay that happened before this moment, but there is a clear direction forming now, one that leads you into a place of relief, stability, and unexpected provision that arrives at just the right time. This is not about sudden chaos or overwhelming change, but about a calm and steady shift that brings peace into your heart, while opening doors that once seemed firmly closed. The journey you have walked has shaped you in ways that cannot be easily explained, because it was never only about what you lost or what you endured, but about who you were becoming. Through every quiet struggle and every hidden tear, Jesus stayed close during those moments, even when it felt like you were walking alone, and His presence carried you through times when your strength felt small and your hope felt distant. Now that same presence is leading you into something new, something in fact that carries the gentle assurance that your waiting was not empty and your faith was not misplaced. A newly revealed 7-second brainwave method, backed by neuroscience and once hidden in classified documents, is helping thousands activate their brain's wealth setting. People refer to it as the money magnet sound, because of how quickly it appears to attract abundance. Click the link in the description and comments below to awaken the prosperity already within you. There is a sense of restoration that will come with what is about to enter your life, and it will not feel heavy or confusing, but light, clear, and filled with purpose that settles peacefully within you. The unexpected money that is coming will not bring fear or uncertainty, because it is not meant to test you but to support you and to lift you into a place where you can breathe again, without pressure weighing on your thoughts. It will feel like a quiet answer to many silent prayers, arriving in a way that makes you pause and recognize that God truly knows what you need, even when you have not spoken it out loud. Type yes to affirm. There were days when you felt overlooked, when your efforts seemed unnoticed, and your struggles felt invisible to the world around you. But none of it was hidden from God. Every moment of perseverance, every choice to remain kind when it was difficult, and every act of faith when doubt tried to settle in your heart, was seen and valued in ways that go beyond human recognition. This upcoming blessing is part of that acknowledgement, not as a reward in the way the world understands it, but as an expression of God's deep care and His desire to restore what felt lost or delayed in your life. What is coming will also bring a new understanding within you, one that helps you see your own worth more clearly and recognize the quiet strength that has been growing inside you all along. This is not just about receiving something material, but about stepping into a place where you feel more secure, more confident, and more aligned with the purpose that God has been gently shaping within your life. It will feel natural and fitting, not forced or overwhelming. And it will remind you that God's timing is always thoughtful and perfectly suited to your journey. As this blessing approaches, there is also a soft preparation happening within your heart, guiding you to receive with gratitude and to use what you are given with wisdom and kindness. Jesus is not only opening doors for provision, but also guiding your spirit so that you can carry this new season with grace and peace without fear of losing it or misusing it. There is a calm assurance being planted inside you, one that says you are ready, you are capable, and you are trusted with what is being placed in your hands. There will be a moment when everything becomes clear, when what once felt uncertain suddenly makes sense, and you will see how every step, even the difficult ones, led you exactly to where you are meant to be. This realization will not come with loud celebration, but with a deep, quiet joy that fills your heart and settles gently within your spirit. It will feel like coming home to a place you did not know you were searching for, a place where peace and provision meet in a way that feels complete and whole. Type 1, 919 to receive miracles. This new chapter is not just about change, but about alignment, where your life begins to move in harmony with the plans God has been holding for you all along. There will be a sense of flow in your decisions, a clarity in your thoughts, and a calm confidence in your steps that replaces the uncertainty you once carried. You will notice that things begin to fall into place without struggle, as if the path ahead is being gently cleared for you with every step you take. The unexpected money will act as a key, opening opportunities that were previously out of reach and allowing you to move forward without the same limitations that once held you back. It will not feel like a burden to manage, but a blessing that fits naturally into your life, supporting your needs and giving you the freedom to grow in ways you could not before. This is part of God's design, not just to provide for you, but to expand your ability to live with purpose, generosity, and peace. You will also begin to feel a deeper connection to God's presence. During this time, as if the distance that once felt real is quietly dissolving into a sense of closeness and trust. Jesus will feel nearer in your daily moments, not through dramatic signs, but through a steady peace that stays with you and reassures you that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This closeness will become your strength, guiding you through each step and reminding you that you are never alone in anything you face. There is no need to rush or to worry about how everything will come together, because what is meant for you is already being prepared with care and precision. God is not working in confusion or delay, but in perfect timing that ensures everything arrives when your heart is ready and your path is clear. This is why the waiting was necessary, because it created space for something better, something that fits your life more beautifully than anything you could have planned on your own. As you move forward, carry this quiet confidence with you, knowing that what is coming is not uncertain or fragile, but steady and secure in God's hands. You are being led into a season where provision and peace walk side by side, where your needs are met without struggle, and where your heart can finally rest without fear of what tomorrow might bring. This is the beginning of something deeply meaningful, a gentle transformation that brings both comfort and new possibilities into your life. Something even deeper is beginning to take shape within you now. And it is not only about what is arriving in your hands, but about what is awakening in your heart. As you step into this new season, guided by God's quiet and loving presence, you are not being led into this moment unprepared or uncertain, because every step you have taken, even the ones filled with doubt or struggle, has gently shaped you into someone who can receive, understand, and carry this blessing with calm wisdom and inner strength. There is a peaceful confidence forming within you, one that does not need approval or reassurance from the outside, because it is rooted in the steady love of Jesus that has been holding you all along. A 7-second brainwave practice, once reserved for select circles and concealed in classified files, has now been made public, and many describe it as the 30-second miracle. Experts say it awakens a dormant brain center connected to wealth and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it is taken down from the internet again. You may begin to notice small changes first. Subtle signs that something is shifting, where things feel lighter and less heavy than before, and where your thoughts carry more clarity instead of confusion. These are not coincidences, but gentle confirmations that you are moving in the direction God has prepared for you, and that what is coming is already drawing closer with each passing moment. This kind of change does not rush or overwhelm, but settles quietly, bringing with it a sense of calm certainty that replaces the anxious waiting you once felt. There was a time when you questioned whether things would ever change, when you wondered if your situation would remain the same, and if the weight you carried would always stay with you. In those moments, even when your strength felt small, Jesus stayed near, offering comfort in ways that were soft but real, guiding you through each day with a patience that never failed. Now, that same presence is leading you into something that feels like a gentle turning point, where what once felt closed begins to open, and where what once felt distant begins to come within reach. Type 2020 to claim miracles. As this blessing approaches, there is also a sense of renewal rising within your spirit, one that restores not only your circumstances, but also your inner peace and your sense of purpose. You are not stepping into this moment as the same person who once felt uncertain or overlooked, because you have grown, you have learned, and you have become more aware of God's presence in your life. This awareness will guide you, helping you recognize the blessing when it arrives, and understand its place within your journey without fear or hesitation. The unexpected money that is coming will feel different from anything you have experienced before, not because of its amount alone, but because of the peace that comes with it. It will not carry stress or confusion, but a calm assurance that everything is unfolding in a way that supports you and aligns with God's purpose for your life. You will feel a sense of stability returning, as if the ground beneath you has become steady again, allowing you to move forward without the same worries that once held you back. There is also a deeper meaning behind this provision, one that goes beyond meeting your needs and begins to open new possibilities for your life. It will allow you to step into opportunities that once seemed distant, to make decisions with confidence instead of fear, and to live with a sense of freedom that reflects God's care and intention for you. This is not about excess or pressure, but about balance, peace, and the ability to move forward with clarity and trust in what lies ahead. Type 1212. If you walk by faith as these changes unfold, you may feel a stronger connection to Jesus in your everyday life, not through dramatic moments, but through a steady sense of calm that remains with you, even in the smallest details of your day. This connection will become your anchor, reminding you that everything you receive and everything you experience is part of a greater plan that is filled with love and purpose. You will find comfort in this presence, knowing that you are guided, supported, and never left to face anything alone. There is no need to hold on to fear or to question whether this blessing will truly arrive, because what is meant for you is already being prepared with care and intention. God is not working in uncertainty, but in a way that ensures everything comes together at the right moment. When your heart is ready and your path is clear, this timing is not random, and it is not delayed, but perfectly aligned with your growth and your journey. You may also begin to notice a shift in how you see yourself, where doubt slowly fades and is replaced by a quiet confidence that feels natural and steady. This is part of the transformation that comes with this new season, helping you step forward without hesitation and embrace what is being placed in your life. You are not being given something you cannot handle, but something that matches the strength and wisdom that has been growing within you over time. There will be moments when you pause and reflect on how far you have come, realizing that the path was never empty or meaningless, but filled with lessons, growth, and quiet preparation for what is now unfolding. This reflection will not bring sadness, but a deep sense of gratitude, as you begin to see how everything has led you to this point with purpose and care. You will understand that even the difficult times were part of something greater, shaping you for a moment that carries both peace and fulfillment. As you move forward, allow yourself to receive without resistance, to accept this blessing with an open heart and a calm spirit that trusts in God's goodness. There is no need to question your worthiness or to hold back, because this is not something you need to earn, but something that has been prepared for you with love. Jesus is guiding you into a place where you can stand with confidence, knowing that you are supported in ways that go beyond what you can see or fully understand. The road ahead will feel different, not because everything changes all at once, but because your perspective shifts and your heart feels lighter and more at peace. You will notice that decisions become clearer, that your thoughts are more focused, and that your path feels steady instead of uncertain. This is part of the blessing, not just in what you receive, but in how you experience your life moving forward with a renewed sense of calm and purpose. Hold on to this quiet assurance, because it is a sign that you are moving in alignment with God's plan, and that everything you need is being provided at the right time. There is no rush, no pressure, and no fear in what is coming. Only a steady unfolding that brings both comfort and opportunity into your life. You are being led into a season where peace and provision come together, creating a foundation that supports you and allows you to grow with confidence and hope. A rare 7-second morning ritual previously hidden in classified documents is re-emerging, and people are already sharing accounts of swift financial advancement. It takes almost no time, yet it triggers a dormant wealth switch in the brain that most people never use. Click the link in the description and comments now to access it before it vanishes. You are stepping into a place where your spirit feels more at rest, where your thoughts are less burdened by fear, and where your heart begins to recognize the gentle rhythm of God's presence, guiding you forward with steady love and care. This change may feel soft and almost unnoticeable at first, but it holds a powerful truth that everything in your life is aligning with a purpose that has been patiently prepared for you. You have carried responsibilities and silent worries that no one else fully saw, and there were times when you held everything together, even when you felt like you were falling apart inside. In those moments, Jesus was not distant or unaware, but close and attentive, holding your heart in ways that did not always show outwardly, yet were always present and real. Now, as you move into this new season, you will begin to feel the weight lifting. Not all at once, but gently, as if each day brings a little more peace and a little more clarity into your life. There is a reason why this blessing is arriving now, and it is connected to the growth that has taken place within you during the times you thought nothing was changing. Your patience has deepened, your faith has become quieter but stronger, and your ability to trust God without needing constant reassurance has grown in ways that prepare you perfectly for what is coming. This is why the provision you are about to receive will not confuse you or overwhelm you, because it will meet you at a place where your heart is steady enough to receive it with calm understanding. Type 23. If you agree, this upcoming provision will feel like a gentle answer to long-held hopes, arriving in a way that feels natural and right, without pressure or uncertainty attached to it. It will not demand more from you than you can give, but will instead support you, creating space for rest, growth, and a renewed sense of stability that you have been longing for. There will be a quiet joy in receiving it, a kind of peace that settles deeply within your spirit and reminds you that God's care is constant and thoughtful in every detail. You will begin to notice that your perspective is shifting. Where you once saw limitations, you now begin to see possibilities. And where you once felt restricted, you now feel a gentle sense of openness and freedom. This shift is part of the transformation that God is guiding you through, helping you step into a life that feels more aligned with His love and His plan for you. It is not about becoming someone else, but about fully stepping into who you have always been meant to be, with a heart that is at peace and a spirit that is grounded in trust. Type 666. If you trust Jesus, there is also a quiet invitation within this moment, one that calls you to embrace this new season with an open heart and a willingness to move forward without holding on to past fears or doubts. You are not being asked to forget what you have been through, but to see it differently, to recognize that every challenge carried meaning and helped shape the strength you now hold within you. This understanding will allow you to receive what is coming without hesitation, knowing that you are ready for it in ways that you may not have been before. The unexpected money will not feel like something separate from your life, but like something that fits into it naturally, supporting your needs and opening doors that once felt closed. It will bring a sense of ease, allowing you to make choices without the same pressure or worry that once followed you. And it will create opportunities for growth that feel aligned with your values and your purpose. This is not about sudden change that disrupts your life, but about a steady expansion that allows you to move forward with confidence and peace. You may find yourself reflecting on how far you have come, not with regret, but with gratitude, recognizing that even the difficult moments carried lessons that prepared you for this time. There will be a quiet appreciation for the journey, a sense that nothing was wasted, and that everything has led you to a place where you can receive and grow without fear. This reflection will strengthen your trust in God, reminding you that His plans are always unfolding, even when you cannot see them clearly. As you continue forward, there will be a deeper sense of connection between you and God, one that feels steady and reassuring, like a constant presence that stays with you through every moment. Jesus will feel closer in a way that brings comfort, guiding your thoughts, your decisions, and your steps, with a quiet wisdom that does not overwhelm, but gently leads. This connection will become your strength, helping you navigate this new season with grace and calm confidence. There is no need to rush or to try to control how everything unfolds, because what is meant for you is already moving toward you in the right way and at the right time. God is not working in confusion, but in a way that brings clarity and peace, ensuring that everything fits together in a way that supports your life and your growth. This understanding will allow you to let go of worry and to trust more deeply in the process that is unfolding around you. The path ahead will feel different, not because everything changes overnight, but because your heart feels lighter and your mind feels clearer, allowing you to move forward without the same weight you once carried. You will notice that your steps feel more certain, that your decisions feel more natural, and that your life begins to reflect a sense of calm that was once difficult to find. This is part of the blessing, not only in what you receive, but in how you experience your life as it continues to unfold. You may begin to feel a sense of peace that does not depend on circumstances, a kind of calm that stays even when things around you are still shifting and changing. This peace is a sign that you are moving closer to what God has prepared, And it is also a reminder that you are being held securely, even when the full picture is not yet visible to you. Jesus is walking with you through this transition, not rushing you forward, but guiding each step with patience, making sure that your heart is ready to receive what is coming without fear or confusion. What if abundance had always been influenced by a hidden brain signal, buried in classified records, and never fully disclosed to the public? This frequency is now creating new pathways, attracting opportunities and reshaping lives faster than expected. Thousands are already using it to draw wealth like never before. Click the link in the description and comments now, and activate the money-attracting brainwave today. There was a time when your heart felt heavy with uncertainty, when the future seemed unclear and your path felt difficult to navigate. But that season is slowly giving way to something new. The weight that once followed you is beginning to lift, not suddenly or dramatically, but in a gentle and steady way that allows you to breathe more freely and think more clearly. This shift is part of the blessing itself, preparing you not only to receive provision, but to experience life with a renewed sense of peace and balance that reflects God's care for you. Type yes to affirm the unexpected money that is coming is not arriving by chance, and it is not appearing without purpose, because it has been carefully aligned with your needs, your growth, and your journey. It will come in a way that feels right without bringing confusion or pressure, and it will support you in ways that allow you to move forward with confidence instead of hesitation. This provision is not meant to change who you are, but to support who you have become, giving you the space to live, grow, and give with a sense of freedom that has been missing before. You may notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer, that decisions feel easier to make, and that your heart is less weighed down by worry and doubt. These are signs that your inner world is aligning with the changes that are happening around you, and that you are stepping into a place where clarity and peace replace the confusion that once held you back. This alignment is part of the blessing, helping you move forward with confidence and trust in what is unfolding. Type 1111. If you trust in God, there is also a deeper transformation taking place within your spirit, one that is helping you see yourself with new understanding and quiet confidence. You are beginning to recognize your own strength, your resilience, and your ability to stand firm even in difficult moments. And this awareness is preparing you to receive what is coming with grace and wisdom. You are not the same person who once felt uncertain or overlooked, because you have grown through every experience, becoming stronger and more grounded in your faith. The provision that is arriving will also open new possibilities for your life, not in a way that overwhelms you, but in a way that feels steady and manageable, allowing you to explore opportunities that once seemed out of reach. It will create space for growth, for new experiences, and for a deeper sense of purpose that aligns with God's plan for your life. This is not about sudden change that disrupts your peace, but about a gentle expansion that allows you to move forward with clarity and confidence. There will be moments when you reflect on how everything has come together, and you will see that even the delays and challenges carried meaning and purpose.